Is climate change really an issue, or do you think that the real issue is overpopulation?
It's always been famines in Africa, but now they're beyond the scale of anybody could have foreseen 20, 30, 40 years ago.
Yes, I do believe that overpopulation, like in any ecosystem or animal kind of environment, would cause imbalance and a problem, yeah, for sure.
Well, I think it's like all the building and stuff that's going on and all the trees being cut down, and it's just overpopulated, isn't it?
Population is a bit of a distraction from the real issues. Yes, population is increasing worldwide, but that is expected to plateau. To focus on population is to miss the real issue, which is overconsumption of resources on this finite planet that we live on. We have enough for everybody that is in the world now. We have enough for everybody that is likely to be in the world in the future. That is not a problem, but we are currently using more than our fair share. We don't need as much as we have right now. Take food, for example. Estimates of a third of food that is produced in the world never actually makes it to human consumption. So it's not a question of not having enough. We are not distributing the resources in a sustainable and just way.
90% of consumption emissions come from 10% of the Earth's population, and that's the richest 10%, of which I'm actually a part of. I might not feel very rich, but globally I am. And so the vast majority of humanity doesn't really have much of an impact on the climate at all. So it's not about the total numbers of people, it's about consumption and it's about wealth. So it's an issue largely caused by the world's richest people.
The average UK resident produces as much carbon emissions in 1 week as the average Ugandan does in a year. An American-style fridge freezer produces more emissions in a year than an individual living in one of several African countries. And so that really puts into scale and perspective.
Overpopulation is a way of pointing the finger somewhere else. There's a lot of colonialism and racism in that approach. Ultimately, it misses the point that the majority of people in the world are not creating the same problem that the minority are.
The Earth's human population is massive, but in terms of climate change, it's a small minority who are having the biggest impact. So here in the richest parts of the world, we can all make a huge difference by doing more to consume less.